What if I told you that the very thing you crave, the thing that gives you comfort, excitement, and escape, is actually keeping you weak? Think about it. Every single day, you're surrounded by pleasure. It's everywhere. One tap, one click, and boom, instant gratification, food at your doorstep, endless entertainment, a world of distraction in the palm of your hand. But here's the question. Do you actually enjoy it? Or have you just been conditioned to crave it? The illusion of pleasure. We live in a world that tells us happiness is the same thing as pleasure. If you're not enjoying something every second, you must be doing something wrong. Life should be fun, right? But here's the catch. Real happiness doesn't come from cheap thrills. It comes from meaning, struggle, depth. And pleasure? It's just a cheap substitute. Aldous Huxley saw this coming. He warned us that control wouldn't come from force, but from entertainment. That people wouldn't be chained down physically, they'd be trapped by their own desires. And now look around. His prediction wasn't just accurate, it was an understatement. The modern world has mastered the art of keeping you distracted. You don't need someone telling you what to do because you'll willingly waste your time chasing one dopamine hit after another. Social media, porn, video games, junk food. Every pleasure has been optimized, made effortless. But here's the problem. When pleasure becomes abundant, it loses its value. Ever notice how the more you indulge, the emptier you feel? That's not an accident. It's a trap. Because the more pleasure you consume, the more you need to feel the same high, just like a drug. The hidden costs of excessive pleasure. Let's get real. Pleasure isn't free. It has a price. And no, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about your focus, your willpower, your ability to think deeply and engage with the world. Every time you escape into easy pleasure, you lose a piece of yourself. Your resilience weakens. Your mind becomes lazy. Your ability to handle discomfort, the thing that builds strength, starts to fade. You see, the modern world doesn't just want you entertained, it wants you sedated. It wants you to feel like you're free, while making sure you never actually break out of the cycle. They say freedom is about choice, the freedom to scroll endlessly, to binge watch, to consume. But let's be honest, does that sound like real freedom? Or does it sound like a prison disguised as paradise? Real freedom isn't about choosing between distractions. It's about choosing to live, to feel, to engage with life fully, with all its struggles and challenges. The great men of history didn't sit around chasing pleasure. They built, they created, they suffered for something bigger than themselves. So what's the alternative? It's not about avoiding pleasure. It's about mastering it, taking control. Instead of seeking cheap highs, seek deep fulfillment. Train yourself to embrace discomfort. Learn to sit in silence without grabbing your phone. Practice delayed gratification, the ability to work for something instead of expecting it instantly, because that's where real satisfaction comes from. And the next time you find yourself reaching for that quick hit of pleasure, stop. Ask yourself, am I choosing this or am I being controlled? Because the truth is, pleasure isn't the problem. Your relationship with it is. And until you break free from the illusion, you'll always be chasing something that was never meant to satisfy you. So now, the choice is yours. Keep chasing the quick highs, or take control and build something real. The easy path feels good now, but the hard path leads to something greater. If this hit home, think about it the next time you reach for mindless entertainment. And if you're ready to wake up, start today. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.